So in today's video, we are going to focus on solving equations using completing the square method. So for the first question, we have 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0. So we're going to solve this using completing the square method. So given 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 equals 0, the first step we are taking here is to divide through by the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x squared here is 2. So when we divide through by 2, we have x squared minus 5x over 2 plus 3 over 2 equals 0. Now, the next step we are taking is to take the constant, which is 3 over 2, to the other side of the equation. Or we can say we add negative 3 over 2 to both sides of the equation. So this will give us x squared minus 5x over 2 equals negative 3 over 2. Now, there are some things we have to note before we continue. We have to know that 3 multiplied by 5 over 4 is still equals to 5 over 2. And then, for the next step we are taking in solving the question using the completing the square method is to add coefficient of x by 2 and then add the square to both sides of the equation. So the coefficient of x here is 5 over 2. So dividing by 2 is also the same thing as multiplying it by 1 over 2. So we have equals to 5 over 4. Now when we add the square to both sides of the equation, our equation will look like this. We have x squared minus 2 5x over 4 plus 5 over 4 raised to the power of 2 equals to 5 over 4 raised to the power of 2 minus 3 over 2. Now, on the left hand side we are going to factorize, and then we will be left with x minus 5 over 4 all raised to the power of 2 is equals to, then on the right hand side we have 25 over 16, 25 being the square of 5 and then 16 being the square of 4 minus 3 over 2. Now 25 over 16 minus 3 over 2 is equals to 1 over 16. So we have our equation as x minus 5 over 4 square is equals to 1 over 16. Now to get rid of the square, what are we going to do? We are going to square root both sides of the equation. So when we square root both sides of the equation to get rid of the square, we have x minus 5 over 4 is equals to plus or minus 1 over 4. Now, with this, you see, as you can see, the plus or minus, we're going to have two values of x. So for the x1, the first value of x, we have x minus 5 over 4 is equals to 1 over 4. That is plus 1 over 4. So when we make x the subject of the formula by adding positive 5 over 4 to both sides of the equation, we have x is equals to 5 over 4 plus 1 over 4. Now answer here is simply x is equals to 6 over 4, which is also equals to 3 over 2. Now for the second value of x, which is x2, we have x is equals to 5 over 4 minus 1 over 4. And this is simply going to give us 4 over 4, which is 1. So the values of x here is 3 over 2 and then 1. Now let's take another example. We have 5x squared equals to 4x plus 7. Now first of all, we are going to add negative 4x to both sides of the equation. So we have 5x squared minus 4x equals 7, a positive 7. Now, as we said before, using the completing the square method, we are going to divide both sides by the coefficient of x squared. So when we do that, we have x squared minus 4 over 5x equals 7 over 5. Now, the next step is to add the square. Now the next step is to divide the coefficient of x, which is 4 over 5, by 2 and then add the square to both sides of the equation. So as we said before, dividing it is also the same as multiplying it by 1 over 2. So we have 4 over 5 multiplied by 1 over 2, and this actually equals to 4 over 10. Now when we divide through by 2, we have 2 over 5. So we're going to add 2 over 5 square to both sides of the equation. So here we have x squared minus 4 over 5x plus 2 over 5 square is equals to 2 over 5 square plus 7 over 5. Now, our equation is going to look like this. X squared minus 2 multiplied by 2 over 5. Then x squared minus 2 multiplied by 2 over 5x plus 2 over 5 raised to the power of 2 is equals to, then the square of 2 and 5 is going to give us 4 and 25. So we have 4 over 25 plus 7 over 5. Now, on the left hand side, just as we did before, we are going to factorize. When we factorize, we have x minus 2 over 5 all raised to the power of 2 is equals to, then on the left hand side, then on the right hand side, 4 over 25 plus 7 over 5. Now, 4 over 25 plus 7 over 5 will give us 39 over 25. So, you know the drill. The next step, to get rid of the square, we are going to take the square root of both sides of the equation. And this is going to give us x minus 2 over 5 is equals to plus or minus square root of 39 over 5. So the value of x here is equals to 2 over 5, then plus or minus square root of 29 over 5. Again, you can actually write it as x equals 2 plus or minus square root of 29 over 5. So when you put this in your calculator, you're going to actually get the answers, the two answers of x. And probably I would like to see that in the comment section. So just insert this in your calculator and let me see the answers in the comment section. I think that will be all for completing the square method in this video. You can also find other examples and practice more. Just know that the first step is to divide through by the coefficient of x squared. Then the next step is to divide the coefficient of x by 2 and then add the square to both sides of the equation. Then you factorize the left, then do the addition or subtraction on the right, and then take the square root of both sides. And then finally, you're already getting your answers by making x the subject of the formula. So alright, thanks for watching. I hope you practice more. It's going to really help you in maybe your exams or any other thing you're practicing for. See you in my next video. Bye.